Erwin Rommel, a name synonymous with military genius, was not born a strategist. His journey began in the small town of Heidenheim, Germany. Born into a middle-class family, young Rommel was far from the glitz and glamour of military greatness. His fascination with strategy and tactics, however, would lead him down a path of military triumph. Entering the military academy as a mere adolescent, Rommel was an avid student of war. His relentless pursuit of knowledge, combined with an innate ability to think outside the box, set him apart from his peers. During the tumultuous years of World War I, Rommel's innovative tactics and fearless leadership began to shine. He didn't merely follow the rule book, he redefined it. As he deftly navigated the treacherous trenches, he earned the respect and recognition of his superiors and comrades alike. Rising through the ranks, Rommel's brilliance started to shine, setting the stage for his legendary status. Rommel's true prowess came to light in the unforgiving sands of North Africa. Here in this harsh terrain, he took command of the Afrika Korps, a force that would become synonymous with his name. Rommel's arrival in North Africa was the dawn of a new era in warfare. His innovative and audacious strategies often caught the Allies off guard, turning the tide of battle in favor of his troops. In this vast desert, Rommel earned the nickname the Desert Fox, a testament to his cunning and adaptability. His victories were not just the result of tactical genius, but also a deep respect for his adversaries. He treated prisoners of war with dignity, a trait that garnered him respect even from his enemies. His unconventional approach to warfare made him a formidable force to be reckoned with. The Desert Fox had marked his territory, but the sands of time were shifting. Rommel's victories in Africa did not just earn him a nickname, but also the attention of Adolf Hitler. The Führer was captivated by the Desert Fox's tactical brilliance, and soon Rommel found himself rising in prominence within the Nazi regime. He was paraded as a war hero, his face adorning newspapers and propaganda posters, his exploits narrated in radio broadcasts across Germany. But behind the scenes, the relationship between Rommel and Hitler was complex. Rommel was no ideologue. He was a soldier, first and foremost. His allegiance was to Germany, not to the Nazi Party. Yet he served a regime that committed unspeakable atrocities. This moral conundrum has made Rommel a controversial figure in history. Despite the moral complexities and controversies, Rommel's military genius was undeniable. His strategic prowess was about to be put to the ultimate test. Rommel was now at the heart of the Nazi war machine, preparing for the inevitable showdown. As the tides of war turned, Rommel was tasked with fortifying the Atlantic Wall against an impending Allied invasion. This formidable defensive line stretched over 2,000 miles from Norway to the Spanish border. Rommel, with his astute military mind, knew the importance of this task. He believed that the invasion must be stopped at the coast, at the point of landing. Rommel's preparations were meticulous. He ordered millions of mines to be laid, concrete bunkers to be built, and obstacles to be placed on the beaches. Yet his strategic foresight was not matched by Hitler, who envisioned a different approach, a mobile defense inland. This disagreement between them marked a significant rift, a divergence in tactical vision. As D-Day dawned, despite Rommel's painstaking preparations, the Atlantic Wall crumbled under the weight of the Allied forces. It was a testament to the overwhelming military might of the Allies and the limitations of static defenses. Despite his best efforts, Rommel could not hold back the Allied tide. The Desert Fox was cornered. In the final chapter of Rommel's life, he was caught in a web of conspiracy and controversy. Accused of involvement in a plot to assassinate Hitler, Rommel found himself cornered by the very regime he had served. This stalwart military tactician, once the pride of the German army, was offered a grim choice: face a public trial that would tarnish his family's name and potentially end in execution, or take his own life. In October 1944, Rommel chose the latter, dying under the shadow of forced suicide. The circumstances surrounding his death stirred a storm of controversy that continues to this day. Posthumously, Rommel's reputation has been a subject of intense debate, Was he a hero or a villain, a loyal soldier or a traitor? Rommel's life was a paradox, a military genius entwined with a notorious regime. His story reminds us of the complexities of war and the cost of genius.